And then the last four, same idea as 15 and 16. You want to identify the acute angle. I know this is the hypotenuse, so I'm not going to write anything here. That makes this leg the adjacent leg because it's next to 35 degrees. And this the opposite leg because it's across. Now I don't write in hypotenuse because I don't have any information here. You could write it, but you don't know anything about it. And then we have opposite leg, we have the adjacent leg. That looks like tangent. So we know tangent of the angle 35 degrees. That's equal to the ratio opposite over adjacent. Okay. Put a 1 under here. Cross multiply 1 times 12 and divide by tangent of 35. And when you cross multiply 1 times 12, that's just 12. So I'm just going to write 12 divided by tangent of 35 degrees. And we get 17.1. 17.1. Let's come over here to this one. Here's the acute angle. Here's the hypotenuse. We do have something there, so I'm going to write it in. And then this would be the adjacent leg because it's next to 54. So that means this is the opposite leg. And again, I don't write adjacent here because there's no information there. So since I have opposite hypotenuse, that's the sine ratio. So I know sine of this angle is equal to the ratio of the opposite leg over the hypotenuse divided by 1. Put the 1 over it, I mean 1 under it. Cross multiply here and divide by this number. So when we type it in the calculator, it'll look like this. 1 times 14 divided by sine 54 degrees. That's 17.3. Or we could have just went 14 divided by sine of 54, because 1 times 14 is just 14, right? Same idea. And then the last two, here's the acute angle, there's the hypotenuse, this leg is the adjacent leg. It's adjacent because it's next to the 31. That means this leg over here is the opposite leg. So same thing here. Here's the acute angle. Down here we have the hypotenuse, but I'm not going to write it in. This leg is near the 45 degree angle, so that's the adjacent leg. And this is the opposite leg. Now the ratio, opposite over hypotenuse, that's sine. So I know sine of 31 degrees is equal to the length of the opposite leg divided by the hypotenuse. Put a 1 under it, multiply 1 times 2 and divide by 31. So that's 2 divided by sine of 31, I meant to say. So that's 3.9. X equals 3.9. And then this one, because we just finished special triangles, I'm going to show you guys something. Remember the special triangles? 45, 45, 90. Well, guess what? Look, this is 45. That means this one over here is 45. And then this one we know is 90. Remember, there was two special things about the 45, 45, 90. One of them said the legs are equal. And guess what this is? This is a leg. This is a leg. So I know x equals 2. You can go through and solve it the way we did this one, but pretty much the answer is just 2 on this guy. And if you remember things that we've done in the past, sometimes things we do in the future are easier to solve, like this one. It's not always the case, but it is the case for that one.